Hello everyone, it's really good to see you here. So today we are going to solve a Leetcode problem which is merge two sorted lists. So what we have given is, we have given two linked lists sorted in order. So you can see that 1, 2, 4 and 1, 3, 4. Both of the linked lists are sorted. What we have to do is, we have to merge these sorted linked lists such that the final linked list is also sorted. So how we can approach this problem is like this. We use two pointers. So let's say this one is h1, this one is h2. So what we will do now is that firstly h1 is pointing to the head of the first linked list, h2 is pointing to the head of the second linked list. So what we do, we just check the value of both the elements. So if h1 value is less than h2 value, then what we do, we just use another pointer. So let's suppose we are making another dummy list and we are initializing it with -1, and initially our current is dummy. So what we do, our current next now become this. So since our list L1 value is not less than like list L2 value, so what we do, we just append the L2 value element as our current next. So this one goes here, and now our H2 goes from here to here. Again, H2 is this, H1 is this. So what we do, we just add this element here. So one got added here, and then we are incrementing our H1 pointer. Now what we check, we compare H1 and H2 value. So now 2 is less than 3, so we append 2 here, and then we increment our H1 pointer. So now in between 4 and 3, 3 is smaller, so that's why we are appending 3, and then we are incrementing the count. Again, since both the elements are same, so we append the second list element. And now you can see that since this is now pointing to null, so H2 next. H2 next is now equal to null. So what we do, we just come out of the loop. But you can see that since this element is not pointing to null, so what we have to do, we have to check if any of the list is not pointing to null. So we can attach that particular pointer to the end of our this current list. So this is the approach to solve the problem. So by doing that, we are going to add 4 at the end of our current list node, and then this is our required sorted linked list. Merge sorted linked list. So how we can code this is like that. Firstly, let's initialize a new list node answer using -1, and now our current is equal to answer. So we iterate throughout till the point list 1 is not equal to null and list 2 is not equal to null. So list 1 and list 2 are basically representing the head of the both list. So if list 1 value is less than list 2 value, then what we do, we just make our current next as list 1, and then we increment the count. That is, now our list 1 is equal to list 1 next. Now if this is not the case, then what we do, we just make our current next as list 2 value, and then we make our list 2 as list 2 next. Now after doing all this, every time we have to increment our current pointer as current next. And after coming out of the loop, so you can see that in this case L2, so in this example L2 reaches to null pointer, that's why we break out of this. And since our L1 value is also left, so what we do, current next equals to L1 if L1 not equals to null. Else what we do, we just add L2 to it, and at the end we are returning answer. So if you don't understand this expression, then what this means is that this is like, if this condition is satisfied, return this, else return this. So now at the end we just have to return answers next. So let's try to submit this. So this is the approach to solve the problem merge two sorted lists. And if you want to assess the code, then you can check the GitHub link given in the description. And this is it for this video. Thanks for watching.